So here's my guy moving around. So you can see like a, hopefully you can, there's like a faint little trail behind him. So that's using Unity's native trail rendering system, which is pretty good. But because this game relies on moving characters quickly into different squares, it needs a very clear, pronounced trail system. And I was going to try replacing the one that they have with the one I have now, the Unity one, with a third-party one called Ara. So I purchased that about a half hour ago, and I'm going to bring that into my project and see how it does. This one looks really cool to me. It may take me a little while to figure out how to use it and all that. But it's got extremely well-defined trails, which is what I'm after. No, I already bought this. Do not try to make me buy it again. Sign in. Okay. Take my little sign-in thing on the secret screen. I don't think it matters, but just in case. Okay, then put this back on there. Now I'm signed in. I can download it without having to buy it again. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, good. Just a little package this time, for once. Importing. All right, it's not taking that long. What's it gonna give me? Bunch of C# files, some materials. All right. Doesn't look like anything crazy. Yeah. So like they were faint. They were very, very faint. If you ever seen the movie Tron, either the old one or the new one, and you know the light cycles are racing around, they've got like these vivid, clear trails behind them. That's the type of trail I'd like to arrive at. Okay. So Ara Trail, it's in my assets here. First thing I'll do is check out some sample scenes. Okay. See what it does. See what it does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of thing. This is the kind of thing. Like, it's very clear where that trail is. Like, I don't want just like a conglomeration of particles. This package is basically, it's creating like a mesh that's based upon a certain shape that is custom definable, as opposed to just emitting a bunch of particles. So this seems like the right kind of deal. I'm going to try out some other ones. Let's try acid it's a wonderful drug. It can improve many things. Oh, so pretty. I see what they're saying. So there's a defined shape here that the trails extrude from. That little star. I don't know if there's any controls to move around. Anyways, it's not my intent to play around with these demos a lot. I want to understand how I can add things to something else. So maybe instead of messing up one of my existing levels, I'll start a new one and I'll mess up that level. So let's go to an empty one. There's my character. Temporary stub art. That's why I was looking at those other things to potentially replace it with. Let's see. And let me take the native trail off of it. If I can find it. Inspector, get the inspector up. I'm just looking for the trail renderer. Oh, where did you go to? There's one of them. So let's just remove that. Okay, let's get the other ones. Let's remove that one. Did I put any other ones on? That might have been it. Oh, here's another one on the neck. Take that one off. Oh, there's another one. Forearm. I think I added 5, and that's 4. So there's probably one more on the other forearm. Yep. Okay. So that guy should be without trails now. How do I add trails to him? Quick start guide. Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to open the quick start guide. Alright, okay. Glad they wrote some documentation. A lot of times with these packages, you just don't get any documentation. Okay, so is it cross-section asset? That's the thing that defines the shape of the trail. If I don't have anything defined, then it's going to be a triangle strip. So I think I want my cross-section asset, and it says I can do that by going into the project folder and creating a trail section. Let me just do that. Yes, it's working like they said so far. This test trail section. Oh, okay. So, alright, let's try a little preset. I mean, is it here someplace? Or, oh, okay, it'll be something I have to pull in elsewhere, I think. Okay, back to the docs. Space determines the reference frame used to simulate and render the trail. Okay. Okay. Alignment. Facing direction of the trail. I think probably I'll want the alignment to be velocity, thickness, smoothness. So these are all just kind of attributes that could be edited, but I want to see how to simply apply the trail to something. So it's giving me all these attributes to edit. Or it's saying what I need to do to edit them, but it has not yet said, like, how do I just apply it to the thing that I want to emit trails. So I'm skipping by all those things. See if it gives me more information. Okay, rendering texture. Okay. This is all documentation about different things I could tweak. Okay, scripting guide. I might have to go back to the demo and to see how they've set up things there, because even though there's a lot of good information inside of this quick start guide, the kind of basic thing of adding it to an object is missing. I would assume I'm just adding a script, though. That's probably all it is, and I haven't done that yet. So let me just try that before I go into the demo. Let me just see if I can just add Ara Trails script. Okay, that looks promising. Okay, and I already have the section defined. I can drag that into here. And the docs told me what all this stuff does, so I can tweak these. The space, I want it to be world. Time scale, normal, yeah. Alignment. View, what would I ever want it to be view? I don't know. I'm just gonna try it in a moment. Without tweaking every damn thing to start. A lot of good options here. I like the sheer number of options, and they all seem like sensible options. Okay. In theory, it could work without me doing any further tweaking. So let's try it. But before I do that, I want to put a few obstacles down that will make it so that I can fling the character around more effectively. And I'm worried about Dracul. Because he may be acid tripping right now, and if I whip the screen around too fast, it's gonna freak his shit out. That's my main concern right now. I'm looking after Dracul, making sure he doesn't have a bad trip. Yeah, I mean, I don't want him to go to a bad place. He probably also already has trails on everything without me adding them. So I hope I'm not adding like too many trails. Alright. Oh, we'll do something cool the very first time. Oh, it made a trail. It made a trail. It's not like a beautiful trail, but there is a trail. That's actually more than I expected on the first try. I mean, it's kind of the offset on it is not where I want it to be. That's fine. All this is fine. Everything's tweakable. But it is a clear trail, and it's a well-defined trail. It's not like a bunch of random particles doing nonsense. Okay. Now I'm starting to get happy. I was already in a reasonable mood, but now I feel even better. Let's fix that. It's a garbage wall. Gotta get rid of that wall. Okay. So let's take this, duplicate it, make a bunch of walls to play around inside of. Okay. Now I'm inspired. Now I feel like things can happen. So I know why it's bright purple, because I didn't give it any kind of material at all. That magenta color, that just means, oh, there's no material. Okay. It's 7:40. I've got to knock off this stream a little bit early. I just got back from vacation. It's my first night home with my partner, and I promised her I was going to order us some fried chicken. We're going to watch the last Game of Thrones episode. I have not ordered that fried chicken, and she'll be home at 8. So I got to take care of that business. But it was nice having your company, Goodfellow 19, and Dracul. Yeah, I welcome you to come back and visit again sometime. I keep a pretty regular schedule. Stop in the stream. Stop in the stream. Stop in the stream. Oh, where did the OBS go? That's even strange. That's strange. I don't even have an OBS icon.